In 1581, when tens of thousands of Oda troops flooded into Iga like a tide of annihilation, Momochi Sandayū, one of the three greatest ninja leaders, found himself completely surrounded in his family estate. 200 elite samurai guarded every exit, matchlock guns aimed at every window. Death was the only certainty. 3 days later, when Oda forces smashed through the doors, they found only empty rooms. Momochi had vanished completely, not through the walls, not through the gates, but through the pond in the center of the courtyard. This is Inton-jutsu, the 5-element escape art documented in Bansenshukai, the most complex survival system in warfare history. Unlike samurai, who considered honorable death the pinnacle of Bushido, ninja followed the opposite philosophy: survive by any means to complete the mission. Today, you will discover 5 supreme escape methods: earth, water, wood, fire, metal, and understand why ninja always chose to live to fight another day. Welcome to the art of transforming defeat into survival. Bansenshukai opens with the most controversial principle in samurai society. A ninja who dies uselessly is a failed ninja. A ninja who survives is a successful ninja. Samurai were taught seppuku upon failure. Ninja were taught Inton, to fight another day. Inton-jutsu is not panicked flight, but cold calculation of environment, pursuer psychology, and natural physics. Seishin no Junbi, mental preparation, is the first step. Ninja must accept doing dishonorable things, lying in excrement pits, feigning death among corpses, begging like cowards. All acceptable if it allows the ninja to live and complete future missions. With this philosophy, ninja developed Goton-no-jutsu, 5-element escapes, transforming the environment into survival allies. Goton doesn't mean becoming Earth through magic, but using Earth as the ultimate concealment. Tsuchi-gakure technique, Earth concealment. Ninja dug shallow pits, 30 to 50 centimeters deep, lay inside, covered themselves with leaves and thin soil, breathing through a small bamboo tube. Bansenshukai teaches location selection. Not the densest brush, but the most ordinary spots, beside tree roots, in natural ditches, or near rock piles. Haka-gakure technique, grave concealment. In graveyards, ninja dug false graves or hid in old ones. Enemy forces rarely check cemeteries due to superstition and respect for the dead. Records mention ninja hiding in false graves for 3 days with dried rations and water, waiting for search parties to pass. Tanuki-gakure technique, inanimate object disguise. Ninja curled into balls, covered by earth-colored cloaks, lying absolutely still. In weak light, the human brain classified them as rocks. During the Iga invasion, many ninja survived as Oda troops marched past within steps. They became part of the ground itself, controlling heart rates to eliminate all sound. Anagura Michi technique, emergency tunnels. Ninja pre-prepared small tunnels leading from houses to outside village walls, concealed with wooden panels and soil. When surrounded, they opened panels, crawled through and sealed behind them. Enemy troops searched empty houses while ninja were already beyond the perimeter. This is precisely the method Momochi Sandayū used to escape encirclement in 1581. Mizugakure technique, water concealment. Ninja submerged in ponds, lakes, or moats, using hollow reed tubes to breathe. Bansenshukai describes in detail. Select aged, sturdy reeds. Cut both ends at angles. Hold one end in mouth. Camouflage the other among real reeds. Momochi submerged in the koi pond within his estate garden, breathing through a reed tube for 6 hours. Oda troops searched everywhere, passed the pond multiple times, but saw only ordinary reed clusters. Ukidaru nagare technique, drifting like logs. Hugging hollow wooden barrels or bamboo bundles, ninja floated downstream, only their heads visible, like natural debris. Kawasoko technique, river bottom. In clear rivers, ninja placed heavy stones on their chests to sink to the bottom, lying still for 2 to 3 minutes while search parties scanned the surface. Hashishita technique, under the bridge. Clinging to wooden beams beneath bridges, hidden in deep shadow. Enemy forces crossed above, stopped to scan the river, but never thought to look directly beneath their feet. Water served 3 functions: concealment, erasing scent trails, defeating tracking dogs, and creating physical barriers for heavy cavalry. Forests were ninja home territory. Mokutan wasn't just tree climbing, but understanding the entire ecosystem. Ki-no-bori technique, professional tree climbing. Using ashiko and shuko, iron spikes on feet and hands, to scale 20-meter trees in 2 to 3 minutes. Ko-no-ha-gakure technique, leaf concealment. Ninja didn't hide behind tree trunks, but in the canopy, pressing themselves along major branches on the shadow side. Lashing their bodies to trunks with rope, ninja could remain motionless for 4 to 6 hours high above, observing enemies from superior vantage points. Hayashi Michi technique, forest path. Moving through canopies, leaping branch to branch, ninja could traverse 2 to 3 kilometers through forest without touching ground. Konoha Gakure technique, foliage camouflage. Wearing green-dyed clothes, binding branches and leaves to their bodies, becoming part of the vegetation, moving only with natural wind rhythms. Bansenshukai teaches traceless movement. Step on stones and roots, avoid dry leaves, never break fresh branches. A broken branch is an arrow pointing the way for samurai. A skilled ninja passes through forest like wind, leaving only silence. If you're holding your breath at these almost unbelievable survival techniques, hit like to support us and subscribe to the channel. We still have 2 final elements, fire and metal, where ninja transformed danger itself into escape opportunities. Let's continue. Counter to instinct, ninja sometimes ran into flames rather than away. This is Keitan, the art of using fire as an escape tool. Inmaku technique, smokescreen. Using torinoko, small smoke bombs containing gunpowder, sulfur, and wood dust, creating dense smoke for 10 to 15 seconds. Within the smoke, ninja didn't run straight, but changed direction 90 degrees. Pursuers charged through the cloud with momentum and lost their target. Himakura technique, fire pillow. Setting a small controlled area ablaze to create the impression of a major fire, forcing enemy forces to split up for firefighting. Ninja escaped in the opposite direction. Kimuri Gakure technique, toxic smoke concealment. Burning mixtures of pepper powder, lime, and irritants. The smoke caused eye tearing and coughing fits, creating 20 to 30 seconds of absolute chaos. Hinonaka technique, through the fire. When a house was torched, ninja sought the kura, fireproof stone storehouses, crawled inside, sealed the door, and waited as flames consumed everything else. Enemy forces assumed everyone burned to death and withdrew. Ninja emerged from the ashes under cover of night. Bansenshukai teaches, enemies always think you flee away from fire. Run through fire toward the direction they consider already secure. Kenton uses metal to misdirect through sound, light, and human psychology. Kanen no ne technique, metal sound. Throwing coins, small weapons at bells, armor stands in the opposite direction. Sharp metallic sounds at night trigger reflexive head turning from guards. 2 seconds of lost attention is enough for ninja to vanish into darkness. Kagami Hansha technique, mirror reflection. During daylight, using small bronze mirrors to flash sunlight into pursuers' eyes, causing temporary blindness for 5 to 10 seconds. Yamabiko technique, echo. Creating loud sounds in valleys where acoustics reflect noise, making enemies unable to pinpoint the source. Tetsumaki technique, caltrop scattering. Makibishi, 4-pointed metal spikes, scattered along escape routes. Ninja carried 200 to 300 pieces, dropping them gradually to create fields of pain. Psychological variant, scattering gold coins along escape paths. Even disciplined guards would hesitate 1 second by instinct. 1 second of hesitation equals a mile of distance for the fugitive. Bogyo Kusari technique, defensive chain. When completely surrounded, ninja spun Kusarigama, creating a death circle, not to kill, but to create gaps for breaking through encirclement. Master Ninja didn't use just one element, but combined multiple elements in escape sequences. Composite scenario. Discovered inside a castle, ninja throws Torinoko, creating smoke, Keitan. Leaps into the moat, Suitan. Swims to shore and climbs a tall tree, Mokutan. Waits for the search to pass, descends and digs a hiding pit, Dotan. Each element is a defensive layer. If one method fails, ninja transitions to the next without hesitation. Hinka Renzoku technique, continuous transformation. Changing escape methods every 15 to 20 minutes so enemies cannot predict patterns. The highest level of Inton-jutsu, controlling the spirit so panic doesn't destroy technique. Ninja were taught, when everything collapses, first turn off emotion, then erase traces. Fear control training. Meditating in graveyards at midnight, climbing mountains alone in snowstorms, submerging under freezing waterfalls. Purpose. Learning to observe fear without being controlled by it. When surrounded, trained ninja would ask, how critical is the information I carry? what alternative paths exist. Instead of charging into suicidal combat, they found the sixth path to survival. Inton-jutsu is the ancestor of modern military SERE, survival, evasion, resistance, escape programs. Survival. Doton and Mokuton techniques form the foundation of military camouflage, blending into environment, breaking body silhouettes. Evasion. Suiton principles for eliminating scent trails from tracking dogs are still taught to special forces. Resistance. Seishin training for psychological torture resistance. Escape. Keiton and Kinton, creating chaos and misdirection to break encirclement. The only difference is technology. The psychological and physical principles remain unchanged after 400 years. Inton-jutsu proves that the greatest ninja wasn't the bravest fighter, but the most intelligent survivor. From dissolving into earth through Doton, to vanishing in water through Suiton, from concealing in tree canopies through Mokuton, to creating chaos with Keiton, from misdirection with Kinton, to controlling the mind through Seishin. They transformed every natural element into survival allies, understanding that environment is not enemy, but infinite resource. Momochi Sandayū survived the Iga siege, not because he was stronger than 40,000 Oda troops, but because he knew how to become nothingness before overwhelming force. Bansenshukai teaches, when facing unstoppable power, don't become the stone blocking the path. Become water, become smoke, become wind. 400 years ago, these people understood survival more profoundly than most do today. They transformed fear into plans, death into life. They had no radio for rescue, no GPS for navigation, no modern equipment. Only minds, skills, and will to survive stronger than any obstacle. The next time you pass a graveyard, look down at a pond's surface or gaze up at tree canopies. Remember, that might be where a ninja is hiding, waiting for the moment to continue their mission. If this video has changed how you see the art of survival and adaptation, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. In the next video, we'll explore Kaijutsu, the chemistry of fear, how ninja used explosives, toxic smoke, and chemical reactions to create magic that made enemies believe they were fighting demons. Ninja weren't immortal superhumans. They simply understood that survival is an art demanding preparation, flexibility, and humility before nature's power. Thank you for joining this journey through the survival arts of shadows. See you in the final secrets.